Hey guys, I just thought about this while I was recording the video. This story was over about a 3 or 4 months process, so it might be split into parts depending on how long it is. You'll know by the title, but welcome to part 1. Here we go. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, and if you've been here before, welcome back. I appreciate you coming back, it means the world to me. So, I've been kind of feeling under the weather this week, and it's been really bad weather, as well as me feeling under the weather, and my camera is not weather resistant, so I have not been able to take it out to vlog and do other things like that, and I don't want my vlogs to just be repetitive, you know, me cleaning the house, hey guys, this is what dinner's today, hey guys, I'm gaming, you know what I'm saying? So I haven't been able to go out and do anything, so I didn't want to just record nonsense, so there's not going to be a vlog this week, but I'm going to do a story time to make up for it. So this is going to be the first story time of the series, and I plan to make this an ongoing series. I apologize for a little short intro here, but I just kind of want to talk about what I'm going to be doing since I'm not having a vlog, and I want to, you know, just explain to you what is going on with the channel. So, story time, like I told you before in my last vlog, I'm just going to be going over some stories that I have throughout my history, throughout my past, that I feel like are funny, interesting, different characters I've met, you know, people that I've met throughout my life that I've thought are funny, that have done some pretty wacky and kooky things. To stop the ad-lib and to quit digressing, let's get into it. Today's story is going to be about the time that I lived out of my car when I was 18. I'm still really working on the lighting so you make sure you don't see it in my eyes, but it's hard. So I apologize, but I promise it's getting worked on. So there may be jumps in this video because Cece, my daughter, is asleep right now taking her nap. I'm trying to get this video recorded in between her naps because I really want to upload this tomorrow. Today's Saturday, and I want you guys to be able to watch this tomorrow on Sunday. Okay, so how this all started, I was 18, I wanted to move out, I was ready to be on my own. Who hasn't? Who didn't want to be on their own when they were 18? I'm sure a lot of people, you know, they wanted to stay with their parents and keep racking up money. I was stupid, I wanted my freedom, I wanted to experience the world. I've got a car, I graduated, I got a little bit of money saved up, but I don't have any credit because I just turned 18 not that long ago and I have not built up any credit. So what do? I jump in my car, pack up my clothes that I have and whatever else I can fit in the back of my Honda Accord, and I hit the road. Obviously I tell my parents bye and whatnot, I don't just ditch and leave. But I tell everybody bye and turn my 2 weeks in at work, but I let them know I'm not going to be finishing out my 2 weeks. I was working at Chick-fil-A at the time. 18, everything in my car, packed up, and I hit the road. Where am I going? Well, I've had some, obviously, being of the generation that I'm in, I'm 25 now, I grew up with Skype, Facebook, internet, you know, internet friends. I had a friend in Atlanta that I was talking to for about 2 years, and we had planned to try to get a house together in Atlanta. I thought Atlanta was cool because of how booming it is with the rap industry and just music industry in general. I thought it would be a great place to try to social network and resource and do all that kind of stuff. I was young and naive, but we'll get into that. So, I'm driving, got my GPS on, got my friend, he has me an 8-hour playlist on Spotify so I can be cruising, jamming the whole way there. Get there flawlessly, car works great. It was a beautiful car, I loved it. I had a backup camera and a nice touchscreen stereo installed in it. It was like a 2008, but man, that car is... So when I get to Atlanta, we didn't have too much of a plan, but she was a little bit older than me. I was 18 at the time, she was maybe 23, 24, I can't remember exactly. However, she said that she had some credit built up and a little bit of money saved up as well. With my money and her money combined, we were planning to rent a house. I'm sorry, not a house, but an apartment. So we were planning to rent this apartment. I forgot to mention. So she didn't live in Atlanta. She lived right outside of Atlanta, probably 2 hours away. I think Alabastar or something like that. I can't remember exactly the town, but that doesn't matter. She was living with her sister and her husband, and it was not the best situation for her, so she wanted to move to Atlanta. So when I got there, she arrived there at the same time. We were, you know, we were communicating when we arrived so we would get there at the same time. We rented a hotel for a couple nights, so that way we could have time to process the application or whatever we need to for the apartment. Keep in mind, I'm 18, I've never gone through anything like this before. I didn't get advice from anybody, I was just wanting to experience the world. That's how I've always been. I just like to jump headfirst into things and figure them out, and if anything goes wrong, I'll figure out how to get through it, and I will know how to help somebody else in that situation later on. So, in Atlanta, hotel, with my friend, we're just gonna call her Samantha. just to keep people's names privacy. So Samantha and I are in a hotel the first night. We just separate beds because we're just friends. We're not anything like, we're just friends. But she was a close friend of mine. Separate beds, sleep there the night, yada yada yada. Everything's good. Next day, I got there on Sunday because I planned to leave over the weekend, so that way we could get things started on the week. Monday rolls around. She applies. I don't come with her, but I give her my money as the down payment alongside her money, so that way it just seems like it's her applying because I don't have credit and I can't be a co-signer and she's not my guardian. She applies, and then we wait around for that day. Nothing really much happens. We don't do anything. Kind of just wait in the hotel. We don't have any more money. She has a little bit more money saved up for a couple more nights in the hotel, but not much. I think we had enough for maybe one more night. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't know how long it was going to take to get accepted or whatever into the apartment and moved in, but I was hoping we could just apply and move in next day because we're trying to find same day move-ins. I can't remember if that apartment had it or not, but that doesn't matter because next day comes up and get the notification declined. Her credit was 490, something like that, and they took out application processing fee and all that, so we still had some money saved up, but not much. I think I woke CC up. I was a little bit too loud, so we'll continue in a minute. So after we got declined, we had another night in the hotel. Luckily, she had some friends in Atlanta that had an extra room and then an extra couch. She got the room and then I got the couch, which was fine. Kept all my clothes in my car, slept there. Turns out it was a trap house, so they dealt out of there frequently. Don't want to give out any names or anything for obvious reasons. But they dealt out of there. It wasn't heavy, nothing bad. It was mostly weed and shrooms. So that's what they did. That's how they paid their bills. My stipulation for being able to live there, I had to keep the house clean for them, and I had to cook. After we got out of the hotel, we got moved in there. I was cleaning up the house. It was a wreck. As they said, they inherited their house from their parents or something like that, and they just hadn't cleaned it for the year they lived there. Dishes had mold all over them, literally piled up on the sink and all across the counter. It was a wreck. So doing the dishes it was literally an all-day process, hand cleaning and hand drying and putting it away, cleaning up around the house, getting them all put together and so forth. So that was a huge task, but it's okay. Getting to live there for free on the couch, yada yada yada, it was nice. And I want to say this was around November of 2015, because I graduated in 2015 and I was 18 at that time. So yeah, turned 18 in January, graduated, and by November I was out there. Sorry if the visuals keep changing, I have to keep moving the camera a little bit. So this was November when I got there. Fast forward a couple months, it was going smooth, just cleaning, everything, trying to find a job, but nobody was hiring at the time. I only really applied at a couple of different places. I was trying to focus on streaming and stuff like that. I was doing a Hearthstone 24-hour stream. Me and one of my people that lived there, they wanted to do streaming as well. So we rotated out 12-hour shifts. We didn't really ever get anywhere. We got like 20 views at a time, because we only did that for probably about a month. Fast forward from November to January, they get a big shipment of shrooms come in from their plug. They have to have picked up. None of them have a working car at the time. Mine's the only one working. So they put the stipulation on me, I have to go get this package or I cannot stay there anymore because I'm not loyal or something like that. I don't know how they thought. They weren't all right in the head, to be honest. They thought they were running some Scarface type, Kingpin type shit, but it was really just a minor operation. They really tried to push it too heavy, but anyway, I digress. So it's about a 30-minute drive. I hop in my car and fill her up with gas and I get going. My friend comes with me, the one I moved out there with, because they felt like they were partially responsible how to do this, so they came with me. So the drive was fine. This was probably nighttime around 8 or so. It was dark. Traffic, no cops. It was fine. Smooth. I wasn't worried. So I tell her to wait in the car. I have about $800 cash on me, and I go in, he lets me in, and I hand him the cash. He counts it, he's like, alright, cool. Goes to the back room, where I assume he's getting the stash. He says he's gonna go get it. When he comes out, cash is gone, hands are empty, and I know something's up. Now, I know I've been saying, 18, naive, I don't know what's going on, I don't know how to do this. He can tell I'm new to the area and I've never done this kind of thing before. And then when I start asking where the shrooms are, it gets a little foggy because it was kind of scary at the time. I'm gonna be honest, I got bad anxiety, so that worried me. He starts acting like he doesn't know what I'm talking about, pulls his shirt up, and he's got a gun. So I'm like, I understand the situation in the entirety now. I'm not a fool to this extent. I say, good day, sir. I tip my hat to you. Turn around. Walk up to the door. Leave. Car's in key. I'm gone. My friend asks where the shrooms are. I tell them what happened, and they're like, oh fuck, right? Like, who wouldn't? So I head back. When I get home to the house, they are not happy at all. They're $800 short, and they say that if I don't come up with the money, that I cannot stay there anymore, and that just cleaning and doing that kind of stuff is not working out anymore, and that, you know, sleeping on the couch isn't working out. I guess it's understandable. Kind of, you know, shitty to throw that on a kid and then expect them to be able to handle it after they've been cleaning the house for you for months, but it's whatever. You live and you learn. So after they tell me all that, I start really looking for a job, and it is not working out too well. I applied at Little Caesars, just a bunch of different fast food places, but nobody was getting back at me because I had no actual residence, because I could not put their house on my place, and my license showed that I was from out of state, so it was a real big dilemma to be able to find a job. With all that being said, I think that's where I'm going to end part 1 here, because part 2 gets kind of crazy, so tune in next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Sorry if it felt a little bit rambly. I'm new to this, so I really want to try to get better at storytelling and just retelling some good stories in an interesting way that is not only accurate but fun to listen to. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and I'll see y'all Wednesday in my next video. Peace.